What is going on, guys? Evan your Red Sports going on back with the live stream. So today we got a very important game about to get underway. The Texas Longhorns versus the Miami Hurricanes baseball game today, fellas. Baseball game. Winners bracket between the Longhorns and Miami. Texas beat Louisiana 4-2 yesterday, and Miami beat Maine yesterday. The winner of this game will have a very, very good chance of winning the regional. Meanwhile, the other team will head into an elimination game tomorrow against Louisiana. And the Longhorns are riding the back of Dylan Campbell. DC is on a 36-game hit streak, which is absolutely insane. And the other day, he had a big-time day for the Longhorns, 2 for 4. And yeah, he also had a huge catch. Are we the favorites? Nah, Miami's the favorites, but we have a good team. We have a better pitcher than them today. But the main man for Miami is one of the best players, Yayo Morales. Yayo has been unstoppable. 3 home runs yesterday, and he's incredible. I think we're gonna win. Our pitcher's way better than theirs. We gotta watch out for Yayo. Yayo Morales, one of the best players in the nation for Miami. He has been unstoppable lately. And Miami coming in this game, one of the hottest teams in baseball. 41-19 record. Not number 9 team in the country. This is a top 10 team that we're playing today in Miami. This game was supposed to start at like 2 hours ago, but Florida weather is just the way it is. But yeah, man, we got ourselves a big game today. If we win today, we move on to the winner's bracket. And all we have to do is win one more game. And with the way that this game is slated to be, the winner of this game is very important because, this game could very well go to midnight Miami time, and tomorrow's game against Louisiana is pretty early, so this could really be a very, very important game. So yeah, and the team that wins will get more rest. Test out the horn real quick. Is it working? Is the horn working today? Let me try it. Alright, it's working. Cool. 2. It's being a little glitchy today. Me. Alright, there you go. Alright, cool. The horn works. Cool. I was just trying to make sure the horn worked, Mr. Gill. But yeah, so we got ourselves a good game today. We got ourselves a important game. We gotta win this one. It's gonna be tough. Miami's a good team. And yeah, man. We got it. We got it. But it's nice to finally, get the game underway because man, it's been so long. Man. Oh man, that's what I hate about this regional being in Florida is just no game ever starts on time because it rains so much there. Like every single game is delayed by like hours, man. It's crazy. Alrighty, folks, let's do it though. We finally got some baseball. Finally, we get some Texas Longhorn baseball, fellas. Let's get this party started. Hey man, should be a fun one. Little regional game. Starting lineup for the Texas Longhorns at first base, batting first, Jared Thomas. Third base, batting second, Peyton Powell. In right field, batting third, Dylan Campbell. Batting fourth, the catcher, Garrett Guillemette G-Wagon. Batting fifth in left field, Porter Brown. Batting sixth in center field, Eric Kennedy. Batting seventh and DHing for Texas today, Jalen Flores. And then who's that batting eighth? Batting eighth is second baseman Jack O'Dowd. Batting ninth is Mitchell Daly at shortstop, who homered yesterday. And pitching for Miami is Carson Ligone, the sophomore. 4.25 ERA, 3-1 record. Three-pitch mix. He's got a fastball, slider, changeup in his arsenal. And yep, here we go. We're about to get underway for the first pitch today. Let's get the arrow pointed towards the Longhorns here. Cool. All right, man. Orange arrow. Here we go. First pitch to Jared Thomas is going to be fouled into the stands for strike number one. So that's Jared Thomas, the freshman for the Longhorns at first base. Had a great season, 339 batting average, 4 home runs. He's had a pretty solid postseason as well. And Thomas takes a big hat and a swing and miss on the second pitch of the at-bat. Quickly down 0-2 here in the AB. So not a good start for Jared. See if he can work his way out of this count. Here's the next pitch. And it's lined into center field. That's a base hit. It's a base hit for Jared Thomas. He's rounding first, going for second, and he is in with a double. And Jared Thomas gets the Longhorns going with a double early on in this one. How about that? Jared Thomas laces this one up the middle, and this turns into a double with good hustle. Good work, Jared. Let's go, baby. That's the great stuff right there. So Jared Thomas gets the single and the double, my bad. Now Peyton Powell coming to the dish. He's 0 for 3 in the regional, but he has a 353 batting average, 10 dingers this season, and he's got a man in scoring position to try to drive in here. Jared Thomas continuing his hot streak. Here's Powell in there, and he fouls this one off hard down the line for a strike. So Lagone's command is good. He's throwing every pitch has been a strike. However, he unfortunately gave up a double to Jared Thomas. So Longhorns are looking to get going early against Lagone and against the high-powered Miami offense. The Longhorn bats are going to be the need to be on today. As here's the 0-1 pitch, Lagone to Powell. That one's going to be outside for a ball. I'm going to work to get a better scoreboard, like a more baseball type of scoreboard. The next one. Congratulations, Zachary. I mean, that's cool, man. Pickoff attempt there from Lagone to second, and then Thomas able to get back there in time. So yeah, good start for Texas for Jared Thomas. You know, he's been a hell of a leadoff hitter this season. Doesn't have a crazy amount of power, but he can hit a couple dingers. But he's done a great job getting on base, got some speed. As here's the pitch to Powell, 1-1 count, and that one's high and up for another ball. So a 2-1 count here to Peyton Powell, a veteran on this Longhorn team. He's been there a few years, and you know he's finally got his turn because you know Texas had some really good players over the years, but Powell finally able to make it as a starter, and he's been really good. The 2-2, and this one's lined to right field. That one's gonna be just foul though. Oh man, a chance there for nearly a chance there for Texas to get another hit as Powell just this ball carried fouled barely. Oh man, that ball stays fair. That's another double, and that's another run. That's the first run of the game. Unfortunately for Texas, that ball will go foul, and it'll be a 2-2 count here to Peyton Powell. But man, that is tough situation there. So close to having the double. 2-2 count here from Lagone to Powell. He looks back. That one's going to be up high and ball number 3. So here we go. We got a 3-2 count here to Peyton Powell. Man, that one was just a little high. Catcher tried to do some good framework there. Couldn't get it, though. And a full count to Powell here. The pitch. And got him. Got him looking right there. The check swing. And a nice pitch there from Lagone for the first out of the inning. Great slider right here. Gets Powell on the inside. And that's just a fantastic pitch there on the 3-2. Big full count pitch. Look at all the Hispanics out there in Miami, man. Here we go. Now stepping into the box, one of the best hitters in college baseball, Dylan Campbell. Had a big game yesterday in the field and at the plate, and he's looking to drive in the first run of the game for the Longhorns. That one's a little inside for a ball. So yeah, Dylan Campbell yesterday was a 2-1 ball game, and Dylan Campbell smacked a big double into left field, drove in 2. He's hitting 2 for 4 in the regional, and he's had a great regular season as well, hitting 344. Lagone's pitch here to Campbell, 1-1. And that ball is whacked into left field. That ball is back at the wall, and it's not coming back. Oh, that ball is gone. Goodbye, baseball. Dylan Campbell. Wow. That ball was whacked into left field, and the Longhorns strike first. One of the hottest hitters in college baseball stays red hot, and he just blasted that ball out of this ballpark. Oh man, you just cannot mess around with Dylan Campbell. Oh my goodness, that ball was bam, that was blasted out of here. Here is G Wagon, Garrett Gilmettis. He'll take a strike right there. But how about DC with the dinger right there, getting the Longhorns going early? I mean, that ball was a moonshot over the scoreboard. Goodbye. And now another strike there from Lagone. So he throws two strikes to G Wagon. But man, Dylan Campbell, you are something else, my friend. 37 game hit streak, man. I mean, this dude is Timothy. That ball is a little outside there from Lagone. And that'll be a ball, so a 1-2 count. But dang, Dylan Campbell, geez, Louisa Bees, bro. That dude is crazy. And rung him up, strike three from Lagone. So there it is. That is the strikeout right there as Garrett Gilliam goes down on strikes, looking right there. That was unfortunate. I mean, he just didn't want to swing the bat, I guess. I don't know what's going on. Good pitch there from Lagone, though, for sure. But yeah, there you go. Now Porter Brown steps in here for the Longhorns, and that is a swinging strike right there. The junior from TCU, he transferred to Texas, and he has been remarkable for them this year. 330 average with 12 dingers this season. He's been one of the Longhorns' best hitters, and he lines this one over the third baseman's head into left field. That's a base hit for Porter Brown. He's going to round first and head for second base. The throw is in there, and he's saved. And Porter Brown is now in with a double. Max Dylan Campbell hit the home run. He has a 37 game hit streak going right now. So there's Porter Brown going oppo to left field over the third baseman's head, and he hustles his way to second base. It was close, but Porter Brown's able to get in there. It was a really close play here at second base, but it looks like he gets the hand in there. Good throw to second, but Porter Brown's able to beat out the throw and get the double. So here comes Eric Kennedy to the plate, one of the veterans of this team. EK. Pitch to Kennedy's fouled back into the netting behind home plate for a strike. Kennedy's actually from Florida, Tampa Bay, Florida. He had a good season. He's a senior at Texas. He's been here quite some time. 301 batting average and 16 home runs for Kennedy, so he's also a power threat. The 0-1 count here from Ligone, and that one's just outside for another ball, so 1-1 count. But shout out to Dylan Campbell for hitting the two-run dinger, and Porter Brown doing a great job hitting opposite field there and then hustling in for the double. So not a good start for Ligone here for Miami. 1-1 count to Eric Kennedy, and this ball is fouled back into the netting and another strike. 1-2 count. So yeah, that's just how it goes sometimes. You get a little unlucky and you throw good pitches, but at the end of the day, sometimes the hitter just makes the play, and Dylan Campbell does a hell of a job right there. 1-2 count here from Lagone to Kennedy. This ball is fouled off again, so he'll stay in the batter's box for another count. For another pitch. So yeah, Texas coming out swinging early on in this game, which is something they have to do. Obviously, if you don't want to get off to a bad start, and you don't want to mess with Miami. They got a great hitting core, so you got to be active early, and the bats are swinging. 1-2 count from Lee going here. He looks back, fires. This ball is fouled off again. So Kennedy is staying in there and continuing to tee off, just trying to make something happen. But he's doing a great job. Brown on second base. Two outs here in the top of the first. Here's the 1-2 count. That one's just outside. Good eye from Kennedy. 2-2 count now. 23 pitches here in the first from Ligone. And number 9, Miami, currently down 2-0 to the Longhorns. The long at bat here with Kennedy. He's fouled off like 4 or 5 pitches this at bat. The 2-2. And that's a swing and a miss from Kennedy. He tried to hold up, he doesn't, and that is the end of the inning. Longhorns get two, though, from Dylan Campbell with a dinger in the first shot to left field, and the Longhorns leading early on in this one, 2-0 lead for the Horns there from the man Dylan Campbell. So yeah, talking about the Longhorns baseball team, I've been following them a while this season. Watched them a little bit here and there, but really just following in. This is a team that has really good starting pitching. The bullpen's a tad inconsistent, but they got good starters. I mean, yesterday Lucas Gordon was fantastic in yesterday's game against Louisiana. Today they got another good pitcher on the mound in LeBaron Johnson Jr., LBJ. And then you got a pretty nice little hitting core. At times can be inconsistent. I mean, especially in the Big 12 tournament, they struggled. But overall, the Texas Longhorns have a really good hitting core. I mean, they got guys like Powell, Kennedy, Brown, Campbell, G Wagon, and Thomas. Those six, the top six in the order, are quite a lineup, man. Those six are really good. And you got some solid depth. Jalen Flores, guys like that, the bottom of the order, Jack O'Dowd. They can hit occasional dingers, but those top six are truly tough outs. Those are all guys who can hit for power, hit dingers, and get on base as well. Speed as well. They have a good combination of speed. I mean, you see Porter Brown hustling that double out, Jared Thomas doing the same. So here we go. It is now Miami, and leading off for Miami is their first baseman, CJ Kafus, and then left field, batting second, Edgardo Villegas, and the main man in the order, batting third at third base, Yo-Yo Morales, who went 2 for 4 yesterday with a 3-run homer, and he was incredible. Yo-Yo has been unstoppable this season for Miami. And on the mound for Texas, the sophomore from Florida, LeBaron Johnson Jr., 6'4", 215, and this guy he's a beast, man. He is a beast on the hill. He's also got a 3-pitch arsenal with a fastball, slider, and what is that pitch right there? That is, And yeah, man, 91 he can hit 95 on his fastball. This guy can throw some heat. 7-3 record on the year. The Longhorns were very good when LBJ got on the mound. And the defense for Texas, we already talked about it. G Wagon behind the plate for Texas today as he'll be catching for his boy LeBaron. Here we go. First pitch of the day for Johnson is fired in there and a little outside for a ball. CJ Kafus in there for Miami. And that ball is just a tad outside as well from LBJ. So a 2-0 count here to CJ Kafus. All right. So a little 2-0 count here. LBJ trying to settle in early on. He's got a tough order in front of him. And that one's outside, 3-0 count. So not a good start here for LeBaron Johnson Jr. He's throwing a couple balls to start, and he is quickly falling behind the count 3-0. Johnson will pitch. Allen's going to be in there for a strike. So now it's a 3-1 count. So Johnson, he's a guy, he's a good pitcher, obviously. He's had a good season, but need him to clutch up today. And that ball is fouled off by Kafus into the seats. And now it's 3-2. This tropical Florida weather, man, it has not been a fun place to play in the regional. I mean, every single game getting delayed. This today was 2.5 hour delay. As here comes the full count pitch from LBJ, and that ball is going to be grounded to third foul. And we'll resume here with a full count once again to CJ Kafus. So, yeah, Miami, the Canes, they're a good team. They're a top 10 team nationally, and that's why they got to host today. They got a deadly order. But the pitching not off to a great start against this Texas lineup. Here's a full count pitch from LBJ, and that one's going to be low, and it's going to be a ball 4. So the Canes have a man on base here in the bottom of the first. Kafus, just telling his guys in the pen. I mean, on the pen. In the dugout what's going on, just letting them know. I guess that's what the announcer said there. Is here we go. Next batter up here for LBJ, and he tries to go pick off at first, and Cave was able to get back there in time, but Here comes Edgardo Villegas out of Puerto Rico. He had a good day yesterday, 2 for 3 of the home run. So top of this Miami order is not they are not no short of power. As LBJ really going aggressive, trying to pick off Cooper at first base there, but he is going to be safe once again. So LBJ just not a fan of the man at first base. He's trying to get him out of there. LBJ will deliver, and this one is inside, ball one. So, yeah, man, this Miami order's got a bunch of pop, but the main man Yo-Yo is up next. So hopefully we can get it out before then. As that's a ground ball to second, and O'Dowd's just gonna make the right play. He'll toss it to first for the first out of the inning. As Jack O'Dowd contemplated going for the double play, but a good lead there a good lead there at first. It wasn't going to get him out. Made the smart play, went to first base, getting the out. And yeah, that's just a smart play. Good play there by O'Dowd, getting the out. And now there's one out for the big man, Yo-Yo Morales. Dangerous man at the plate here. That pitch is in there for a strike. Jose Alvarado, great guy. Big fan of him. He's actually fun. He's fun to watch. So here we go. Yo-Yo Morales, he had 400 this season for Miami. And he's in there against LBJ, and he'll ground this one to short. Tough play to make here. The throw to third, and he's safe. As that was the play right there, the only real play that Daly could make. And he goes to third, and the tag was a little late. And Miami's got runners at the corners with one out as Yo-Yo puts this one to play quickly. And I mean, not a bad play there by Daly there. Not a bad play. But I mean, you weren't gonna get Yo-Yo out at first base. That was just too far of a throw. Ball was nearly out of the infield. Daly able to keep it in the infield, but unfortunately for Texas, runners on the corners, Kafus on third, and Miami has threatening to get some runs back here in the bottom half of the first, as LBJ will throw one in there for a strike. So Blake Sear at the dish, the freshman from Florida, who's hit 307 this year and had a couple doubles yesterday, is at the plate right now. He hit 16 homers in the regular season. He's got a chance to drive in some runs here, as LBJ will try to pick off Yo-Yo at first base. So Miami getting aggressive, swinging the bats early on as well. As you know, you saw what happened there. They got a lead off walk, and then Yo-Yo comes out swinging. 0-1 count here from LBJ. The pitch is going to be in the dirt. G-Wagon able to keep it in front of him, and it'll be a 1-1 count. So, yeah, not great for Texas here. Brooke Lopez is cool, I guess. I don't know. Pretty random NBA player. He's cool though. As LBJ with a big swing and miss right there from the freshman Sear. And right there, it's a 1-2 count here. LBJ trying to get on his best stuff today, and he's going to need it against this loaded Miami offense. 1-2 count from LBJ here. And here's the pitch from LBJ, and it's going to be once again in the dirt. Stopped there by G-Wagon. So a 2-2 count coming up here for LBJ as he pitches to the freshman. Miami's got runners at the corners with one out here in the bottom of the first, and the 2-2 count from LeBaron Johnson. And the pitch is there, and it's going to be grounded foul. LBJ, he's our starting pitcher. 2-2 count here. And that ball is going to be grounded to third and foul once again. So Sear staying alive here for Miami. He's doing a good job just staying alive, making it happen. Good for him. Not Lyndon B. Johnson. LeBaron Johnson. 2-2 count here for LBJ, and he'll try to go back to first. Another pickoff attempt right there. Pitches inside from LBJ at 95. And now a full count. All right, 3-2 count here coming up for LeBaron Johnson, and he'll go right back to first, trying to pick off Yo-Yo. Eventually, dude, he's throwing back so much. Hopefully, eventually he'll get someone picked off, because, like, my gosh, man. He's been doing that so much. 8 pitch at bat here for Sear, and now a 3-2 count. And the pitch from LBJ is high, and that is ball 4. So the bases are loaded for Miami here in the bottom of the first inning. And with 1 out, Miami is certainly in a very, very very dangerous position right here. Texas is not in a good situation. LeBaron Johnson walking 2 guys and putting them on base, and a mound visit for Texas here in the bottom of the first. As LeBaron Johnson is not pitching great right now. I mean, he just hasn't been able to find the strike zone consistently, and you gotta talk to him here, get his nerves calm, because Texas needs this win, man. I mean, both teams need this win. This is very important with the way the schedule's set up and with the weather causing one team to have to play, late tonight and potentially early tomorrow. This game is very important. And LBJ is a good pitcher, and he's had a great season, but he's found himself in a little bit of a jam as he faces Zach Levinson here. Bases loaded, 1 out for Miami here. Levinson hit a 2-run bomb. LBJ throws that one high. 1-0 count here from LeBaron Johnson. And the pitch on the corner, but no dice from the ump there. 2-0 count. And Johnson just continuing to fall behind in these counts right now. I mean, it has been a tough first inning for LeBaron Johnson. Miami being patient here. That ball skied up in the air, popped up to the right side of the infield. Jared Thomas calling for it, and he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So a big out right there. LeBaron Johnson able to get the pop out, and Levinson frustrated as he's got a helmet that he kind of tossed there on the bench. That is a big out right there for Texas. And now, here we go. One more out. Texas could potentially get out of this inning unscathed. We'll see if LeBaron's got it. If you are listening to stream, then be sure to click that subscribe button. Of course, help out the channel a bunch. Texas baseball is here, and a lot of fun streaming these games. As Renzo Gonzalez is at the dish right now. Hit 346 during the regular season, and with the bases loaded and 2 outs, a big at bat coming. He takes a massive hack and misses on the first pitch of the AB, and an 0-1 count. Renzo hit 1 for 4 yesterday, had a double in yesterday's game against Maine. See if he can continue that today, as that pitch is just a tad outside, 96-mile-per-hour fastball from LBJ. 1-1 count coming up here for Gonzalez as LBJ pitches this one, and this one's popped up, foul behind home plate, and a 1-2 count here for Gonzalez. So these are the moments where LBJ's got to come through, get the out, get out of this inning, and Longhorns will be chilling for at least a little bit. Big 1-2 count. Here's the pitch from LBJ. That one gets away outside, and a 2-2 count now coming up. So it's been a long inning for LBJ. 26 pitches this inning. He's thrown a lot of pitches. It's been a long inning here in the first, as is the 2-2. That one swung on and missed. G-Wagon makes the play at the back, keeping the ball in his glove, and that is the end of the inning. The Longhorns get out of a bases-loaded 1-out jam unscathed. No runs for Miami. LeBaron Johnson comes through big, and the Longhorns lead 2-0 at the end of the first, despite a very scary inning right there. Oh my goodness, that inning was crazy. For sure, I'm shocked that we didn't give up any runs that inning. I mean, LeBaron was struggling, but that mound visit was key. He finally got his confidence back, started throwing some strikes. Great last at bat. These are two of the. I mean, today is a matchup of powerhouses, man. If y'all don't know the college baseball story, both these teams are powerhouses. Texas with 6 titles, Miami with 4. These are two of the premier college baseball programs out there. As here comes Jalen Flores to step in as he takes a 90-mile-per-hour heater down the middle for a strike. So Jalen Flores from San Antonio, not a great year for Flores, 169, the freshman, as he pops that one up sky high in the air to center field. Miami got the shortstop under it, and it's carrying a little bit. Looks like he might have had a tough time getting out, but he gets the out, and there's one away here in the top of the second. So yeah, you're talking about two of the most premier programs of college baseball. These are two of them right here: Texas, Miami. You got LSU, Wake Forest, Vanderbilt. There's some really good schools, man. USC was really good back in the day. These are two great programs right here. We've had a lot of history in baseball. We'll see who wins the battle of these two premier programs. That ball's whacked from O'Dowd deep out to center field, and it is gone! Home run, Texas! Jack O'Dowd goes yard! And that ball was whacked from O'Dowd, and that ball is gone! And Jack O'Dowd goes yard here. Dang, and a 106-mile-per-hour shot off the bat. So there it is right there, Jack O'Dowd. So the horns are already striking here. That's a big swing and a miss right there from Mitchell Daly. That pitch is in there for a strike right there. So, wow, what a start for this Texas offense today. They are on fire. Jack O'Dowd hitting a big dinger to dead center. 106 off the bat. That ball was crushed. That's a shot from Daly into center field. And that'll be caught, though, by the center fielder for Miami out there for the second out. Decently hit ball, but unfortunately, sometimes you hit it to the right to where people are at. So, there you go, fellas. That is an out right there. And now two away here in the top of the second. And that will bring up Jared Thomas, the leadoff hitter. So he doubled in the first inning. And if there's anyone to start a 2-out rally, it'll be the man hitting 342 on the year. So Jared Thomas, the leadoff hitter. See what he can do here against Lee Goen. It's been a pretty quick top half of the second. One 0 count here to Thomas, and that pitch is outside for a 2-0 count there. So there you go, man. It is a 3-0 lead for the Longhorns here in the top of the second. The balls are flying out of the park from these Texas bats. Here's the pitch from Lee Goen. That one's way inside. 3-0 count now to Jared Thomas. And so not looking good for the Miami pitchers. He's already at 35 pitches in the second inning. He's given up 2 home runs. Confidence probably not where it needs to be as he gets a strike on the corner of the plate too. Jared Thomas right there. So yeah, man, this is just not where you want to be if you are Miami right now. You wasted a glorious opportunity to get runs in the first, and your starting pitcher not having a good day, and that one's outside, ball number 4. And so now Thomas gets on base, and 2 outs here in the top of the second, and a runner on first to bring up who's up right now? Who is up right now? As Miami got a mound visit here coming. I don't know who the skipper is for Miami. I think this is just a mound visit. I sincerely doubt they'd pull their starting pitcher, although they do have someone warming up here in the pen. So Miami's got someone warmed up in the pen here real quick. This is not a good situation for them to be in. They got a guy warmed up in the pen. That's bad. Here we go. Miami with the mound visit. We'll see if that is able to change anything for the pitcher here. I mean, it's been a it's been a tough day for Lee going, man. It's been a really tough day, and ball's outside there. That's a ground ball to the right side. Nice play by the second baseman, and he throws out. He throws out the guy at first base. So that is the end of the inning. But big dinger right there for the Longhorns. All right, man. Great start here for the Texas Longhorns hitting, and shout out to the man Jack O'Dowd for getting the Longhorns on their home run. Here we go. Bottom of the second here. LeBaron had a tough first inning, but he was able to get out of it without any trouble. And now Dominic Patelli at the dish here for Miami. 292 batting average. He had a single last game. I mean, all these guys for Miami had hits last game. It was a field day against the main squad. As LeBaron throws a pitch down low, and that's a swing and a miss for a strike right there. So yeah, man, this has been a day where Miami is just not playing, not pitching too well, and they're already going to the pen early, and that is not a good sign. That's another swing and a miss from Patelli, and that is going to be an 0-2 count here. So, yeah, man, that's just the way it is. I mean, some days you're not going to be on your A game, and Miami sends their guy out there, and he's struggling early. 0-2 count now, and that ball is lined out to center field, and that is going to be bouncing right in front of the center fielder. I think it's Campbell, or Campbell's in right. Who's in center? Good piece of hitting there, though, from Miami there. That's a big time hit. Down 0-2 in the count, swinging away at the first couple pitches and able to get a hit out of it is certainly a big time at bat. And unfortunate for LBJ, can't make it happen. So now here comes Jacoby Long to the plate. 346 average, although yesterday went 0 for 4, so that's certainly surprising to see. Here's the pitch from LBJ, and this ball is grounded to third. Runner out at second. Can they get the double play? They can't. They'll get the man at second, but they're not able to get Long out at first, so Texas will get one away. They'll take out the lead runner, but Long able to beat out the throw. We'll see what this call is. We'll see in slow mo. Can we get a slow mo here as Tech actually beat Florida? Long is a fast guy, obviously a center fielder. Obviously, as a center fielder, you expect him to be able to fly. You know, he's got some wheels on him, and fortunately, he wasn't able to do that there. We weren't able to get him out and get the double play, but still, we got the outs. That's good. Here's LBJ. Pitches right in there for a strike. That's a great pitch there to the catcher, Carlos Perez. Not having a great year, hitting 219. Probably one of the weaker hitters in the Florida in the not Florida Miami order. Still a pretty solid hitter though. As that ball's in the dirt, G Wagon obviously watching out for the man on first base. With obviously he's Long has a lot of speed over there at first, and that's just a situation that Texas has to monitor. That's another swing and a miss right there. And that's strike number 3. So a great at bat from OG. All right, so here's CJK in the top of the Miami order coming up here. That one's outside there for LBJ. That ball is outside for another ball. So 2-0 count here to K Foose. He's been a tough out today. He got on base early on with a walk. Good leadoff hitter for Miami for sure. Ball on the second, 2 outs, runner on first for the Canes. And now here's the 2-0 pitch, and that one's down in the dirt. G Wagon stops it, and now it is a 3-0 count. So Miami trying to get a 2-out rally going with the top of their order, and I mean, certainly an opportunity for them to make it happen and for another 3-0 count. That's LBJ. At some at bats today, he's looked fantastic. Beautiful pitching. Other at bats, he has not been able to find the zone. He finds it there, though, with a 95-mile-per-hour heater for the strike. So it is a 3-1 count to K Foose. I think Villegas is on deck. 3-1 count. Now, can LBJ find the zone again? Here's the pitch. And that one is in there. That's a strike. K Foose turned to first like he had it. Not too happy about the call. But the ump brings him up and says it was a strike. So it is a 3-2 count now to K Foose. Can LBJ manage to get out of the inning? The pitch down low, and that's ball number 4. So K Foose gets on base, and the tying run for the Hurricanes comes to the plate. They had the bases loaded in the first inning, and now they got runners on first and second here in the second inning. So Miami has not had a lack of opportunities early on in this one. We'll see if they're able to capitalize on this opportunity as Edgardo Villegas comes to the dish. 0 for 1 his first at bat, I believe. Well, I mean, the first at bat, he ground out or something like that. I think he did. Yeah, he ground out his first at bat. Now that one's way inside from LBJ. 1-0 count. So the key for LeBaron right now is he needs to get confident and get ahead in the counts, because when he does, that's when he's able to be most effective. Here's the 1-0 count. The pitch, that one is in there for a strike. Umpire says that is a nice pitch there, and it's a 1-1 count. And with Yo-Yo coming up on deck next, obviously you don't want to take your chances. So let's throw some good pitches. That ball is grounded up the middle. Oh, bad play by O'Dowd right there, man. Not a good play there by Jack O'Dowd over the middle. It's a tough play to make, but it's gonna end up being a nice play here for Miami. Villegas hits this one up the middle. O'Dowd has the ball in his hands. He's throwing it to second. He just kind of throws it into the ground, and I mean, you gotta give credit to Miami for hustling, but now dangerous opportunity for Miami is Yo-Yo's at the dish here. He fouls that one off. So one of the best hitter on this team up with the bases loaded and no out and 2 outs. My bad, 2 outs. Base loaded, 2 outs for Yo-Yo Morales. He had a single in the first inning. Certainly a dangerous opportunity for Miami. And Yo-Yo is the man you want to have up in the situation. That ball is popped up in the air to right. Campbell running over there. Can he get it? He does. He gets it in foul territory and ends the inning. Oh my goodness. It's back-to-back innings where Baron Johnson gets out of a bases loaded jam. Huge, 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 huge. Baron Johnson comes in clutch, and the inning ends. Oh my goodness. Man, that is. If you're Miami, you can't ask for a better situation. Your best hitter up in a bases loaded, no out situation. The fact that Texas was able to get out of it with no runs. So, man, that was a dangerous situation there, man. Really dangerous situation. Luckily for us, we got out of the inning. We're good. That was scary. I was genuinely worried that we weren't gonna get out of the inning. 2 out rally from Miami went crazy, but we got out of it. Odell tried to make a play again. That's the second time today where it's a tough play to make. Good hustle. Miami's got some fast guys, some speed for sure. Tough play to make. Luckily for Texas, LBJ's able to get the pop out. He gets yo out, and we're still up 3-0 heading into the top of the third. So let's go Horns, baby. So we're still rocking. So a leadoff single for Dylan Campbell here in the top of the third. And now here comes Garrett Giamet, G-Wagon to the dish here, top third, no outs. That one is in there for a strike. So going back to the first at bat, Giamet let a lot of strikes go by his way and just didn't really do anything. So hopefully this at bat we'll see Garrett actually take a swing. That'd be kind of nice to see. Come on, Garrett. I know you can do it. 0-1 count. That one is in there and tight 90 miles per hour for a ball. Got a 1-1 count here. Dylan Campbell, what else can you say about the guy? I mean, he has been on another planet these last few weeks. I mean, the 37 game hit streak, the clutch plays, the clutch home runs. Whenever Texas needs a big play, DC is always there as Ligon tried to get the pick off there, but DC is too quick. But DC's just a 5-tool player. I mean, he's a guy who can hit for power, he can get on base, great in the outfield. That catch he made yesterday was sensational. Got a good arm too. And they're gonna go keep trying to pick off Campbell. Oh, they're gonna send Campbell over to second. They say Ligon Bach, I believe. That is not good there for Ligon. So there you go. Ligon. Oh, and a hit in the face. They hit Guillemette in the face. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Crap. Is he alright, bro? Oh, shoot. Garrett Guillemette just got rocked in the face by Ligon, who threw it up high, and Guillemette's down. Shit. So the broadcast is turning off as Guillemette luckily is now up, but he just got rocked by that fastball up high. Crap, man. Popped up after 30 seconds, but he just got hit with a high fastball up inside. Oof, that's a tough dude right there. So Garrett Giamet is thankfully up and running, and he's at first base, man. What a tough dude he is. That was scary though, man. As Ligon has been pulled from the game for Miami, he is done for the day. That is scary, man. That was scary. I mean, he didn't pop up for like 30 seconds. That was scary, bro. So glad to see that Guillemette's all right. Of course, that's the most important thing. Luckily, Garrett's all right though. Thankfully, that's obviously the most important thing is that Garrett Giamette is okay, which he is, I believe. He's up and running to first base. Such a tough guy, man. Do that. That just scared the crap out of me. I mean, this dude is a great player, but you don't ever want to see that, man. Jeez, my gosh, that dude, he was down for like 30 seconds and didn't say didn't move or anything. That's so scary. Okay, that's a blessing though. Thankfully, he has the chin strap on his helmet there that like protects against that. That's huge, obviously, because man, I mean that's gotta be like essential at this point, man. Where having that chin strap is huge. I mean, fastballs 90 mile per hour coming up there at that speed, hitting you in the face like that's dangerous, very dangerous. But lucky for us, Garrett is all right. Our boy G Wagon is good, and my gosh, man, that was scary. I'm so glad he's all right though, man. That was scary. But Garrett's all right, and a new pitcher's in. Rafe, is that Rafi or Rafe Schlesinger? So Garrett is he was a little upset coming out. So Duplantier is going in, and Garrett is out of the game. The umpires are telling Garrett to get out of the game. Hopefully he's in. Oh man. Three. All right, so here we go. Top third, Porter Brown trying to lay a bunt down, and this one will go foul. So he's got the lefty on lefty matchup. So Guillermo was obviously pretty upset and mad, and see, this is such a hate to see that. But 3-0 Texas here, top of the third, and 0-1 count here to Porter Brown as he tried to bunt. Schlesinger in the game here. And Brown will take, oh, that's a strike right there to Porter Brown, 91 mph. So Miami having to go to the pen early. I mean, Ligon was just losing his command, and he was giving up home runs and gave up. I mean, he hit a guy in the face. I mean, this terrible stuff. So 0-2 count here from Schlesinger. That one is outside. Brown was looking at it, doesn't take the hack at it though. And a 1-2. But oh my goodness, that was a very scary few moments. Unfortunately, Garrett has to come out in the game. Umpires, I guess, are saying he's got to come out. So Brown 1 for 2, 1-2 count. And he'll take a swing. What a play. What a play by Miami at second base. I mean, that play is remarkable. That's a run-saving play on the sink. That ball's that's a great play. What a play by the second baseman Sear to get the double play. Porter Brown laced that one up the middle, made good contact, but a heck of a play by Sear to keep the ball in the infield and make the catch. And now two outs here with a runner on first. That's a big play right there by Sear. Sear, that was a heck of a play, man. That was a great play, diving play, and boom, saves potential run as looking to pick off Duplantier there at first base. Heck of a diving catch right there. Oh, we were so close. That's just a great play, man. I mean, jeez, it's so frustrating. Kennedy at the dish here and still trying to pick off Duplantier at first base. Kennedy laying down a bunt. This one's going to be foul, though. 1-1 count here. Another 1 count. Inside, nice pitch from Schlesinger for the strike. 1-2 count. Here's the 1-2. Outside. That'll be another ball. But yeah, so Texas had runners on first and second after Garrett got hit in the face, and then after that, you got taken out of the game unfortunately the due to that. Kennedy now gets hit in the butt, and now runners on first and second with 2 outs here for Texas. So Miami has hit 2 batters this inning. Here comes Jalen Flores to the dish here for Texas. Here's Jalen Flores at the dish. And he'll ground this one up the middle. That's a base hit into center field. 1 run will score for Texas. And this ball is offline. But Jalen Flores has a double. Great hit here by Jalen Flores up the middle. And this turned into a double for him. That throw from center field was bad, but luckily for Texas, as they had a little shift going, and the second baseman. That throw was so bad from center field it actually worked out because it went right to the catcher. He like hit the back or something. That was crazy. So 4-0 Longhorns lead here in the top of the third, and with 2 outs, here comes Jack O'Dowd to the plate. He has a home run in this game already, and he has a chance to drive in a couple runs in this at bat as well. So Jack O'Dowd here in a big situation. Well, how about that? 2 out hitting from Texas has got them with another run. And now O'Dowd will foul that 88-mile-per-hour pitch off for a strike. One count now. It's been a tough day for Miami's pitching staff, giving up a lot of runs here early on. Swing and a miss there from O'Dowd. 1-2 count here, and O'Dowd will foul it off to stay alive. One, two count. Swing and a miss. Strike three. O'Dowd is down, but the Longhorns are able to add another run here. 4-0 lead for Texas. Here in the top of the third. Or now heading the bottom third, but great work by the Longhorns. 2-out hitting, and yeah, we got ourselves a 4-0 game. Let's go, Texas. Getting to the top of the fourth here, 4-0 lead here for Texas, and great work, man. So yeah, we're in the top of the fourth here, and 6 runners stranded in the first 2 innings for Miami. They've left a lot of guys on base. Starting pitcher goes out early. Not a good start for the Hurricanes today. They're down 4-0, and they need to get something going pretty soon. Yeah, but LeBaron Johnson did a great job shutting down the Miami Hurricanes last inning, and now here comes who right here. Miami, their reliever out for another inning, the Southpaw, to face Mitchell Daly, who homered last game against Louisiana. Mitchell Daly is stud. He had a big home run last game to tie the game. Texas offense really struggled to get to launch last game until Daly hit that dinger. 2-0 count here. Man. Here we go, a 2-0 count here to Daly. And that ball will be grounded to short. Daly hustling. Nice play by the shortstop to throw it to first and get the out. Nice play there with the glove to get the first out of the inning. Great work there. So, top of the fourth. Jared Thomas at the dish right now. Walked his last at bat. He's been on base both times today as he takes the strike there from Schlesinger. Says, bro. So, Texas in a good spot right now. They lead 4-0 as that pitch is high there for a 1-1 count to Jared Thomas. They got going early. I mean, Dylan Campbell homering the first, and then Jack O'Dowd homering in the second. They've scored in every inning so far, I believe. As Thomas takes the pitch outside 2-1. Yeah, we scored in every inning this game so far. So we've off to a good start. Offense is doing fine. LeBaron's, giving a couple heart attacks here and there, and has given up some, base runners, but hasn't a lot of run yet. So that's good. Top four here, and Thomas lines this one to third baseman. Ball is bobbled. Go to first, and he gets Thomas out. What a play by the third baseman, Yo-Yo Morales. Does a great job. This is a hard hit ball from Jared Thomas. He's able to, use his body to keep it on him, barehanded, and then get the out at first. And that's just a great baseball from Yo-Yo. Tough play to make, hard hit ball, bounced up on him, but he was able to make it happen. So here comes Peyton Powell. He's had a tough day today, 0 for 2. See if he can get anything going here in the top of the fourth. Let's see if we can get DC up. As here's the pitch to Powell. He'll ground this one to third. And Yo makes the throw and gets out of the inning. So a quick 1-2-3 for Miami. And we'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Texas gets nothing in the inning. And now it'll be Miami's turn to bat. So I believe LBJ will be coming out for another inning. All right, here we go. Here we go. Miami at the dish here. Bottom of the fourth. They're at the plate. LeBaron Johnson, 53 pitches. He throws one in there for a strike. So, talking about as he faces Dominic Patay here. Texas, if you talk about Texas, man, this is supposed to be a rebuilding year for them, you know? A lot of talent lost in compared to last season where they had Melendez, Murphy, Staley. A really, really good team last year. Unfortunately, they didn't win it all last year, and they that's a pitch from Patel he fouled off. They lost a lot of talent going into this year. But there's been a lot of guys who have stepped up. Guys who were on the team last year. Lucas Gordon became a certified ace. Dylan Campbell's become a stud. Peyton Powell's been very good. Other guys like G Wagon who replaced Ardone at catcher. This team is really good. 0-2 count here to LBJ. Swung on and driven out to left field. Back at the wall, and it is gone. Miami's on the board. Opposite field home run as it goes over Porter Brown's head, and there was not much he could do. And there you have it, folks. The Hurricanes are on the board for the first time today. You know, I feel like they've been threatening all game, but at the end of the day, that's a great work there by Patelli. And now Miami's on the board. Bro, is this what we're gonna update? My gosh. Bomb the fourth, and Miami will take another strike there from LBJ. Oh my gosh, well, it's a lot of runs. Anyone joins the stream right now, you'd be like, whoa, 13-4 is crazy. Gotta fix it. 1-2 count here. Foul back. Ball is fouled off. One two count coming up. What the heck? Oh my gosh, this is messed up. That's a strikeout though, right there. That's a ground ball to third. Nice play there from Powell. He throws him out. 2 outs here in. Mm. That ball shot to left. Porter Brown is there, makes the catch. Then the inning. So led to the top of the fifth. Miami gets a base runner and a run, but they get a run, but the Longhorns only give up one. That's the key. Yeah, the big thing about tonight's game is that the loser has an extremely, extremely quick turnaround. I mean, it is the way that they gotta go. They gotta move fast and yeah, it's a quick turnaround for sure. Yeah. Okay. I gotta fix the scoreboard here real quick. Ooh, not good. Back real quick. Yeah. So here comes Dylan Campbell to the plate. Campbell hits a grounder to short. Throw across the diamond, and the throw beats Campbell there. So sorry. So finally got the scoreboard fixed here. Took me a little bit, but we got it. We got it under control. So now here we go. 4-1. And there's the man G Wagon at the plate. He got hit in the face last time he was up, but this time he looks fine and ready to go. Top five, one out here for Texas. I'll update here momentarily. As G Wagon hits a single up the middle. That's a base hit. And Garrett Giamet is on with one out here in the top of the fifth. So Texas looking to add some more insurance. But yeah, so that's good stuff. And let's just talk for a second here about the other games in the regional and around the country. We're talking about the game here, and we're talking about how some of the hosts, there was interesting choices, a lot of controversy around the hosts. And one interesting one was Auburn, and Auburn ended up not winning a single game. And as surprising was Oklahoma State ended up getting their butts handed to them today by DBU. So yeah, it was 18-4. They're out, but yeah, it's crazy. Here's the pitch, and that is in there. Another strike there to Porter Brown. So an 0-2 count coming up here. 0-2 count coming up here to Brown. That ball is fouled off into left foul. So Patelli's easily been the best player for Miami today. He's hit some bit. He hit a home run. He's been consistent at the plate today, and that home run was big. Texas looking to get that run back and more. As Porter Brown comes to the plate, 0-2 count to Brown. And swung on and missed there. Great pitch from Schesslinger there, and that is a strike out of Brown. Now Eric Kennedy comes to the plate. It was a beauty right here, just a slider on the outside, and just great pitch. Porter Brown takes a hack at it, misses. That's a good pitch. So top five, two outs here for Texas, and now up the dish comes Eric Kennedy. Kennedy lines this one up the middle. Can the play be made? It will be by the shortstop for Miami, and that is the end of the inning. So we'll head to the bottom of the fifth, and the Canes. And the Canes will be up to bat here in the bottom of the fifth. So the great inning there. Their reliever, their bullpen has been clutch today. This was Jesslinger, dude, has been so clutch for them. Yeah. Oh man. So yeah, Garrett GM had to come out of the game because of his concussion symptoms, but he's all right, I guess. He's back out there, and that's the most important thing. So, 4-1 ball game here in Miami, in Coral Gables, as the Longhorns are leading, but Miami coming to the plate here. They're starting to chip away. They got one back in the last inning on. They got one back last inning on LeBaron Johnson, and that's the key. A lot of baseball left to be played for sure. This game's not over yet. Here we go. LBJ out there for another inning of work as he throws a strike right there. And no one count here to, I think this is Edgardo Villegas, I believe. A 1. That one's a little outside there, so ball 1. 1-1 count. But yeah, Edgardo Villegas, 1 for 2 on the day with a single. And the next pitch from LBJ, number 70 on the day, is in there for a strike, 87 miles per hour from LBJ. Here's the pitch, a 1-2 from LBJ, and it is swung on and driven to left field foul. So, a 1-2 count coming up here to LeBaron Johnson Jr. That pitch will be in the dirt for a ball. So, yeah, at times today, LBJ's command has been a little off. He's had some solid innings, and he's had some rough innings. If the home run last inning to Fratelli, but other than that, I mean, he's been able to get out of trouble today. 2-2 count here to Villegas. That ball swung on and driven out to center field. Backtracking is, I think that's Kennedy, who's back and makes the catch for the first out. A little dangerous for a moment there, but luckily Texas is able to retire Villegas and get the big man Yo-Yo Morales to the plate here. This is the big matchup. Yo-Yo Morales, 1 for 2 today. He popped out his last at bat with the bases loaded. That pitch is in there, and that's a strike to Yo-Yo. I mean, he just looks so big in the batter's box, bro. He looks so tall. A 1 count to Yo-Yo, and that is swung on and driven foul. 88 mile per hour from LeBaron. And it's a 0-2 count here to Yo-Yo Morales. He singled his first at bat. 0-2 count here to Yo-Yo. That one's outside for the ball. 95 from LeBaron. I don't know how many more he can go, but we'll see. Hopefully, he just get out of this inning, and we'll go from there. Here's the 1-2 count to LBJ to Yo-Yo here. And the pitch is once again outside from LBJ. So a 2-2 here to Yo-Yo. LeBaron's been starting to give up more contact here as the games go by. Gave some hard contact that last at bat. Here's the pitch, and Yo-Yo will swing and send this one foul. 95 miles per hour from LBJ here. But yeah, LBJ is a big time pitcher. He's made some big plays today. Here's a 2-2 to Yo-Yo. And that's a swing and a miss, and strike number 3. LeBaron gets Yo-Yo Morales out. And yeah, LeBaron Johnson continuing to deal here in this one. He got in trouble early, gave the home run last inning, but it has not affected him one bit as he continues to pitch really well today. I guess a good Miami offense. He's given up 1 run so far. Here's the 1-0 count here. That ball swung on and lifted out in the air to right. Campbell backtracks and makes the catch in right field to end the inning. So Johnson goes 5 innings of 1-run ball, and a very solid outing so far from LeBaron Johnson as the Longhorns still lead 4-1 heading to the top of the 6th. Shout out to our boy LBJ, man. He's pitching a great game. All right. Fly out to center field there. One out here in the sixth. So Flores fly out. Here comes Jack O'Dowd trying to lay down a bunt here. Will be a strike. 1 for 2 on the day with a home run for Jack O'Dowd. O'Dowd will pop this one up foul. Oh, 2 count coming to O'Dowd. He'll send this one out to left field. This one is going to be caught, though, out and left by Miami for the second out. That's a hard line drive down the line. It's a fair ball for Texas. Mitchell Daly with a 2-out double right there for the Longhorns. He lines that one down the line hard and fair. The Longhorns have a base runner here in the top of the sixth. As Daly just rips this ball right down that first base line. Boom. That's a fair ball. So now the Longhorns at the top of the order coming up, and it'll be Jared Thomas with a chance to add on some insurance here for the Longhorns in the top of the sixth. Big opportunity for Texas here. Haven't scored in a couple innings. Thomas lines this one hard, but it is foul. As he was a little ahead of that one. And he hit it foul. But 39 pitches here from Schellinger. I think that's the reliever's name. He's had a great day today. He's been able to limit Texas to a really tough start from my starting pitcher, Lidone. 0-1 count to JT, and he'll pop this one high in the air, foul, bring up an 0-2 count here. A good long relief game here for Miami that's kept, a lot of their bullpen arms, secure and able to keep them well rested. Obviously, this is not the last game played here in the regional. That's a pitch that swung on and missed by Thomas, and the inning is over. Another scoreless inning from Sellinger, and we head to the bottom of the sixth. The Longhorns still up 4-1 as Daly stranded on second. All right, so we head to the bottom of the sixth here. Miami down 4-1. It's been an exciting game today. A lot of home runs today. 3 home runs in this game. 2 from Texas, 1 from Miami, and yeah, man. So Texas got 4 runs in the first 3, but they have not scored since, which is a little bit of a concern. The Texas hasn't been able to get anything on the board since the third inning. Hopefully that will change here pretty soon. Miami's got 1 run today on the Patelli home run, and that is all for them so far. We head to the bottom of the sixth. So LeBaron Johnson out there for another inning. And he'll throw the first pitch, and that'll be grounded to short. Nice play by Daly to throw to first. Is on time, and that's the first out of the inning. Great play there by Mitchell Daly to make that play. Fantastic work, and one away here quickly in the bottom of the sixth. That was a tough play to make right there. I saw the ball bouncing, and I was a little worried, man. Ball takes a tough little hop. I don't know. Ran up on that ball real fast, but we got him out. So here we go. LBJ at 82 pitches, still going strong. He's throwing 95-mile-per-hour heat. That's a strike there to Renzo Gonzalez. 0 for 2 today. So a lot of these Miami hitters hitting for good average so far. That pitch is fouled off. 0-2 count now. So LBJ looking to go quickly and get out of this inning. 1-2-3. We'll see if he can do it. And send us to the seventh inning here in Coral Gables. So 0-2 count here from LBJ. And that one's outside for a ball. So, yeah. So today's been an interesting day in college baseball. A lot of good games. I see that Clemson and Tennessee game is still going, which has been apparently like an insane game. I think they're like really deep as that ball's fouled off there. LBJ's pitch fouled off. But I've heard that game's been going insane. I think Tennessee hit a home run on their last strike to take the lead. And I think Clemson, the bases loaded, no outs in the 10th. I don't know how they managed to blow that. That's what I saw. 1-2, down the dirt, strike 3. Guillemette gets it, and he'll throw. Nearly a drop third strike, but the Longhorns get the out. And 2 away here in the bottom of the 6th for the Cane. Ball's lined down the line there for Miami. That'll be foul. Yeah, Rafe Schlesinger has had quite the day for the Canes today. He's been able to pitch a lot of scoreless innings today, and he's been really clutch for them. 0-1 count, bomb the sixth here. 2 outs for the Canes. The pitch is in there just a tad below the strike zone. LBJ couldn't get the frame there from Guillemette. Go Canes, Aaron. Come on, man. Rooting for the UT around here. 1-1 count, and that one's low of the zone. That'll now be 2-1, but really happy with the way LBJ's pitched this far today. Really rough start. I mean, 2 innings. He didn't give up any runs, but he loaded the bases twice and somehow didn't give up a run. But he's really settled in ever since then. As that pitch is in there for a strike, 95 miles per hour, 2-2 count. LBJ looking to go 1-2-3 here in the sixth. If you guys listen to the stream, be sure to click the subscribe button. Help out the channel a lot. More college baseball coming here. More streams as the 2-2 pitch is in there. Grounded to first. Thomas makes the play. Puts it to Johnson for the third out of the inning. And that is the end of the inning here. And the Longhorns lead 4-1 at the end of 6. Actually, man, that makes sense. From Miami, that checks out. But around here, we UT. Look at Horns. That's a great inning there from LeBaron Johnson. He just continues to settle in and pitch really well today. Very proud of LBJ. Doing a hell of a job out there. And the Longhorns are up 4-1 through 6. So we just gotta I want us to get some more runs. I feel like that's one thing we need to do to feel, comfortable because obviously Miami's got a high powered offense. They can turn on any moment. So I feel like we still need some more insurance before we can really feel comfortable. But there's still time. Miami's still going to get to bat a few more times, but good thing for Texas is that our pitching, our boy, has been fantastic today. LBJ has been awesome. 1-run ball through 6 is fantastic. So, heck of a day there for LeBaron Johnson. His command has really been on. He's been throwing good pitches, strikes, things like that. He's done a great job. So yeah, I'm very happy with the way LBJ's pitched today. And he gave 1 home run, opposite field shot. Great hit. Patelli scored that one up and sent that one. Yeah, Patelli scored that one up, sent that one. But 1 run through 6 is 1 run through 6 is very solid stuff. Bro, stop showing us about the Elite Eight, bro. I still remember that game. Yeah, these two teams faced off in a different sport in the postseason in the Elite Eight this year, March 26th. That was a tough pill to swallow. A tough day for Texas fans around the world. We had a big lead. They came back. Jordan Miller, I remember that dude. He popped off that game. Made all his free throws. Oh, don't remind me, man. We need to get revenge on them in this sport. Top 7 here. That was a great pitch from Rafe Schlesinger. Schlesinger. 42 pitches. He's done an amazing job in long relief today for the Canes. This pitch will be fouled off right there by Peyton Powell. Tough night for old Peyton Powell. He's 0 for 3 today. So we'll see if Peyton can get on base for the first time today. With DC coming up next, but Schlesinger has done a hell of a job today. He throws that one, and Powell able to foul that one off and stay alive. 0-2 count, though. But, yeah, Miami, hopefully we don't let Miami come back. An 0-2 count coming here for Schlesinger to Powell. And that's a swing and a miss and a strikeout there for Schlesinger. I mean, got to give him credit. Texas offense was red hot early in this game, and Schlesinger has done a hell of a job keeping a minute today. He has been pitching lights out, and he's had Texas bats quiet for the most part. A couple hits here and there, nothing too much. Here comes Dylan Campbell to the plate. DC 2 for 3 today with a 2-run homer and a single. Campbell's been unstoppable this postseason, and that pitch will be in there, 82 miles per hour for a strike to Dylan Campbell. But you cannot let that man get a hold of a pitch because he is on a different level right now. He's been playing unbelievable lately. The 0-1 count to DC is squared up and swung on a miss. Ah. 0-2 count to Dylan Campbell. That one's a little outside. So, yeah, Schlesinger's done a great job today with holding Texas and giving his offense a chance to make plays and win the game as Dylan Campbell stands in here with a 1-2 count. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Strike three. Wow, Schlesinger able to get Campbell out. And with two down here in the seventh inning, Texas bats continuing to go silent here tonight. I mean, Dylan Campbell's been has been the most consistent hitter on the team, and Schlesinger is just on another planet right now. He is pitching at another level. He's been playing fantastic today. Here comes Garrett Giamatti. He's got a hit on Schlesinger, so that is good to hear. That one's way outside from Schlesinger there. Here is the pitch to Garrett Giamatti. Send this one foul. It's been quite a weird game for Garrett. Oh, got hit in the face with the pitch, came back in, got a single, but obviously, had to go out in and out of the game because of the injury. So that was scary. Pitch is grounded foul from Garrett. That'll be a 1-2 count coming up. GMS sends this one out to right field, and that's a base hit. So G Wagon keeps the top of the seventh going as he's got his second hit of the day. And how about Garrett just continuing to play great today? He's got another hit, and the Longhorns are in business here in the top of the seventh. Here comes Porter Brown to the dish, and he'll take that one for a strike from Schlesinger at 88 miles per hour. Is in there for a strike. So 54 pitches for Schlesinger today. He's coming in long relief, and he's done a fantastic job. Two outs here in the top of the seventh. Garrett on first. Pitch to Porter Brown is down and low. Yeah, Schlesinger's been retiring batters left and right, getting everyone swinging and missing, and just doing a great job today. Here's the pitch to Porter Brown. That swung on and missed right there. Big hack from Porter. Porter's either going to square one up and hit it hard and far, or he's going to swing and miss. I mean, there's really not an in between with Porter. He's either going to make hard contact or no contact at the end of the day. Get it for average, but I mean, it's been a tough day for him. That one's outside. Good eye there from Porter. 2-2 count coming up. Top of the seventh. Two outs. Schlesinger looking to get out of the inning here. Garrett on first. Texas looking for more insurance here. Pitch to Brown. That one is a beautiful pitch from Schlesinger in there for strike three. And while Texas gets a man on, they're not able to get him anywhere past first, and that's the end of the inning. So head to the bottom half of the seventh with the Longhorns leading 4-1, and Schlesinger's masterpiece continues here in this one. Appreciate you, Aaron. Always appreciate you being here, man. Been a tough go of it for Texas today. Since the third inning, they really haven't been able to get anything going. But luckily for us, Miami hasn't been able to get a lot going either. I think LeBaron's got to be done after that, right? There's no way. All right. Here we go, man. Let's see. Let's see what happens here. Schlesinger's been remarkable today. 5 innings pitched. I think he's only given up like 1 run. He's done a great job today. So LeBaron Johnson is back out for another inning of work here in the bottom of the seventh. That pitch is swung on and driven out to left field, but Porter Brown is under it, and that'll be out number 1 here in the seventh. So that ball was hit pretty well, but luckily for Texas, Long is retired and 1 away here. That was I got me a little nervous, but LeBaron nearing 100 pitches today. He's done remarkable. He's done a great job, and Texas is only 8 outs away from getting the W today. So let's finish strong, boys. Let's finish strong. Here comes Dorian Gonzalez Jr., a pinch hitter coming in for the Canes today. So this guy has had a couple at bats this year, nothing too special, 195 average, but we'll see what he can do at the plate against LBJ as that ball is in there and G-Wagon couldn't frame that one. 1-0 count. So LBJ has done a great job today settling these Miami bats thus far. A top 10 team in the nation with a really good offense, and he throws that one in there for a strike. But I'll give Miami credit. They've had some good hits, and they've had some tough luck with some of these balls being hit in the wrong spots. But overall, really, really great outing from LBJ thus far through 6 1/3 innings. He's done a great job. So 2-1 count here for LBJ, nearing that triple-digit pitch mark. He throws that one just a tad outside. 3-1 here to Gonzalez. He's doing a great job just sitting in there and making it happen. But yeah, not a lot of action for Miami getting guys on base since the early stages. Here's the 3-1, and Gonzalez shows bunt, and it's now 3-2. That pitch was nicely in there for the strike. So LeBaron looking to go through 7 here for the Longhorns today. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That ball is laced foul. It was a really good, pretty solid contact from Gonzalez, but it went foul, unfortunately for him. LeBaron throwing some heat still. This will be pitch number 100 on the day, and the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed up high for strike number 3. Pitch number 100 of the day is a 95-mile-per-hour heater for a strikeout. And Miami is 2 outs here in the 7th as LeBaron Johnson just continues to deal today. And the Texas has had some fantastic pitching thus far in these regionals. Lucas Gordon was dominant yesterday, and LeBaron Johnson's been dominant today. So now here we go. That's a line drive into the hole in between first and second for a base hit. And Miami's got a base runner here in the 7th as that's the top of the order getting going here. Kayfoose with the single to right on the first pitch of the at-bat. So here we go. 101 for LeBaron as Kayfoose gets on base, and the top of the Miami order is up here looking to make LeBaron pay. So here is Villegas at the disc. Edgardo Villegas facing LeBaron Johnson in the bottom of the 7th. The pitch is swung on and fouled back to the backstop, and a 1 count. One for 3 on the day for Edgardo Villegas as he's facing LeBaron for the 4th time, looking to get on base and force Texas to make a decision. Here's the pitch from LeBaron. That is in there. That's fat, and that's going to be grounded to first. Thomas will tag out Villegas, and the inning is over. LeBaron Johnson Jr. makes it through 7 innings of 1 score ball, and the Longhorns lead this one 4-1 here in the top of the 8th. What a day for LeBaron Johnson Jr. He just continues to dominate, and Texas is only 2 innings away from winning this one and heading to the winner's bracket. And they'll play tomorrow again, but got to give credit where credit is due to these Texas Longhorns, man. They are fighting right now. They're doing a fantastic job. And got to give credit again to LeBaron Johnson Jr. for pitching an absolute gem tonight. But yeah, lots of good stuff to see here from the Texas Longhorns pitching tonight. I mean, LeBaron Johnson has been phenomenal once again. Gave up that one opposite field home run, but other than that, he has been filthy tonight. I mean, they just cannot seem to get anything past him. And, they get a hit here and there, but other than that, they are just not getting a whole lot going. So, shout out to our boy LBJ for keeping the Longhorns with the lead 4-1. And the Texas Bats will come up here in the top of the eighth. But this has just been some filthy, filthy stuff from our boy LBJ today. He's pitched a great game. He has pitched a great game today. And, I was worried early on. I did not, if you had told me after the second inning that LeBaron Johnson would make it through 7 innings and only give up 1 run, I would have been absolutely shocked. I mean, it was not a good start. Not only was he giving up lots of base runners, and, that was the run part, but the fact he was able to make it through 7 with that very high pitch count after the first 2 innings, I mean, LeBaron's pitch count was up there after the first two and constant base runners and long counts, but he settled in nicely, got people out like clockwork, and here we are now, top of the eighth. LeBaron's day is probably done, I'm going to assume. But yeah, as here comes Texas and Eric Kennedy to the plate here in the top of the eighth. Kennedy got hit by a pitch earlier in the day, and he also struck out. Yeah, Miami's bats have not been there today. Not even yo-yos. 1-0 count here from Kennedy to Kennedy, and he'll lay down a bunt. Kennedy's a great bunter, and this is going to be a tough play to make, and they're going to get him out at first. Kennedy is a tough out on that bunt. He's got great speed down the line, but nice play there by that's Schlesinger, who's still going, man. He's going off. Schlesinger. Yeah, Schlesinger makes a nice play right there to get the speedy Kennedy out. So he is continuing to just work right now. He's doing a great job as he faces the freshman Jalen Flores, who's the only one who's gotten an RBI off of him today. Here's the pitch to Flores, and he'll foul that one to the backstop and make this an 0-2 count. Flores fouls that one back again, makes it an 0-2 count, still an 0-2 count. You're in the top of the eighth. So, yeah, man, this has been a crazy game so far. Here's the pitch outside to Flores. Really got off to a hot start. I mean, Texas had 4 runs early after the big home run by Dylan Campbell. And then you had the other home run by O'Dowd. But Texas bats have kind of cooled off. Jalen Flores hits the ball. Nice play at short. Can he throw him out? That is terrific defense right there by Miami. With a great play by their shortstop, Patelli, who's been the player of the game for Miami. Their most consistent bat today. He has a home run and makes a terrific play there at short. I think this was a backhand stop, throwing out Flores at first. And now 2 down here for Texas in the eighth. And that will bring up Dowd coming up, I believe. He's got a cannon of an arm at shortstop, and he shows it off right there, making a great throw. And Schlesinger looking to have a 1-2-3 inning here in the top of the eighth. O'Dowd comes to the plate, hit a home run in his first at-bat of the day. Here's the pitch to Jack O'Dowd, and he fouls this one off, makes a 0-2 count. That's one thing that Schlesinger's done a great job of today, is that he's had his stuff. He's throwing some filthy pitches, but he's been ahead in the count, I feel like, every single at-bat. It's a very rare at-bat where he is not ahead of the count, getting guys to foul pitches off or stuff like that, as O'Dowd sends that one in the seats. 0-2 count still. But, yeah, that is something that he has been able to do, is just keep guys, from getting ahead in the count, throwing strikes consistently. That has been a terrific job from him today. As he gets that pitch, beautiful pitch that gets O'Dowd looking, and that is strike number 3. So Schlesinger once again comes in and does the job, and now we head to the bottom of the eighth. 4-1 game still. This man, Schlesinger, is pitching at such a high level right now. Gets O'Dowd looking, and another 1-2-3 for the Miami stud. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Schlesinger has completely quieted our bats this game. He's done a terrific job. Command, filthy stuff. Unbelievable. Wow. I am shocked to see this, but I think LeBaron Johnson is coming out again. But yeah, LeBaron Johnson is just gonna continue to keep working, I guess. I mean, that man is he don't care, bro. He's just gonna keep on grinding and keep on balling. I don't know what to say. Oh man. Omaha, Nebraska is a special place. Legacies are written there, and teams will be there. Now, the teams that have made it to the College World Series, the Longhorns have been there the most times all time with 38 appearances there. Miami's made it alive as well with 25. As here's Yo-Yo grounds this one to second. Nice play there by O'Dowd. Makes the throw to first and retires Yo-Yo quickly. So the best hitter for Miami has had a tough day at the plate. Got a single in the first, but hasn't done anything since. Most notable play of the day, other than he made a couple of nice plays at third base for sure, but he has not been very good at the plate. As LeBaron 104 on the day for LeBaron Johnson. He has been working as he's thrown 104 pitches, but he's still grooving them in there for strikes as he faces Blake Sear, who has been very good at second base today. Made a great diving catch earlier on Porter Brown, potentially robbing Texas of runs. Here's the pitch, and Sear grounds this one foul. 0-2 count, but yeah, that's unfortunate for Miami that Yo-Yo grounds out there early on the inning, and I don't know what we're gonna see from Texas here, but LeBaron Johnson's still working hard, still throwing well, and he's just doing a great job. As here's the pitch from LeBaron just outside there, so that'll be a 1-2 count as he's still throwing in the 90s as well. LeBaron really doesn't. I feel like from what I've seen, that he tops out like 96, 97 maybe. That's a strikeout there. LeBaron Johnson fans him away, and that's two down here in the bottom of the eighth. LeBaron Johnson Jr. What an absolute beast he is, fellas. Jeez, man. Filth. So good. 1-0 count to Levison here, and he'll pop this one up high in the air, foul. That ball's down the dirt, 2-1 count. LeBaron pitched so nice, 86 miles per hour with the movement, 2-2 count now. Beauty from LBJ. He's looking for a 1-2-3 here in the bottom of the eighth. Pitch Swung on and belted out to left field. Brown with a dive and he can't get it. It's down into left field at the wall. And Levison's going for three. The throw, and that one's offline. That's going to be a triple for Levison. And there you go. Just like that, a two-out rally from the Canes is some sloppy outfield play from Porter Brown. Let's see what happened here. Levison gets this pitch, and he just drives this one out to left field. Let's see what happens here. He pulls this one out to left. Brown's coming out. Thought he was going to make the catch. I want to see the replay. He's just a little shy of it, man. And Levison comes in. They might have had him here at third, but a sloppy throw on the cutoff. Not very good relay work there from the Longhorns. Either way, can't really change anything. Levison has a triple, and honestly, it could have just been a routine single. Here's a big at bat coming up for Miami. That could have just been a routine single, man. It really could have just been a routine single. Again, I understand a nice play there from Brown. He tried to make a good play. And the pitching coach talking. So here he is, LeBaron facing a man right now. 1-0 count to Gonzalez here. That one's low. 2-0 count. Come on, LBJ. Come on, dog. We need you to lock in here. He's tired. He's thrown 115 pitches today. Ground ball to the pitcher. LeBaron's got it. Toss to first. And the inning is over. The Longhorns get out of it. Despite the triple there for Levison, the Longhorns do it. 8 innings of 1-run ball from LBJ, and that man has been awesome today. He's so tired right now, dog. Heck of a game from him. Just does a great job. He's been unbelievable. Giving you the best chance possible to win, dude. LeBaron's been remarkable today. You gotta get. I mean, that is just a remarkable pitching performance from LeBaron Johnson today. Shout out to our boy LBJ today for making it happen. And now here we go. Top of the ninth here for the Longhorns. Schlesinger out there. 0-1 count. Let's see who faces Mitchell Daly right now. So we're in the top of the ninth, and the Longhorns leading 4-1. LeBaron Johnson, phenomenal today. It'd be nice to get some insurance. Is it the 2-1 count here? Longhorns haven't scored since the third inning of this one. So that has been unfortunate to see. The winner of this game advances to the regional final, and the loser will have to play tomorrow against Louisiana as it's chopped down to third. Nice play by Yo-Yo. Fires across the diamond for the out. Now number one. But yeah, so the loser of this game has to play early tomorrow against Louisiana, which is obviously not ideal. And I believe there will be a doubleheader tomorrow for the loser. The winner, meanwhile, will only have to, they'll only have to win one more game out of their next two. So it is essential to keep hold of this one. LBJ having a day. He's having an amazing day. It started off a little rough. I mean, the first two innings didn't really start off great. He loaded the bases up a couple of times, got out of the jam. And ever since then, I mean, he's been phenomenal. The only thing he's really given up is an opposite field home run. Really good hit. And that last inning, I mean, that was a triple, but like it was nearly caught by Porter. He's been unbelievable today. He's been able to get out of jams. He's pitched well. Been fantastic. Absolute. I mean, and their star player, Yo-Yo Morales, I believe he's like 1 for 4 today. Hasn't had a hit since the first inning, which was an infield single anyway. And a fielder's choice. So yeah, LeBaron has been unstoppable today. He's been fantastic. Excellent pitching performance from LBJ. So here we go. Jared Thomas at the plate here. In the top of the ninth, 1 out, 1-1 count to Jared Thomas, the freshman. Schlesinger has shut down these Texas bats since the early stages of this one, as Thomas fouls that one back into the netting. Yeah, Schlesinger came in relief for the Miami starting pitcher. I think it was like Logan or something like that, or some I don't know, something like that. He really struggled today. He was off to a terrible start. That's a strikeout right there on Jared Thomas, and 2 away here in the top of the ninth. Baseball is a sport that I follow pretty closely, although I don't play it. I haven't played it in a while. I play basketball, and I watch football a lot too. But I love baseball. It's a fun sport to watch, and I watch a lot of Texas baseball. I love watching them. They're a fun team to watch. Appreciate you, Carson. 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. Peyton Powell to the dish. 2 outs here, top nine. Schlesinger's had a heck of a day today. Came in, shut down the Texas bats after they had scored every inning. In the first 3 innings, Texas added on 4 runs. Haven't added any on since. Schlesinger's come in long relief, has around 80 pitches, and he has done a fantastic job. 0-1 count here to Peyton Powell. That will be outside. 1-1 count. Appreciate you, Aaron. So Texas hasn't been able to add any insurance runs since the third inning. Luckily, LeBaron's been unstoppable today. I doubt they'll send him out for the ninth, considering he's got like 120 pitches. That one's just low from Schlesinger. But yeah, I sincerely doubt that they will send him out again. I think they'll bring in Morehouse. I hope they do. I mean, he's a little iffy sometimes, but we have a 3-run cushion here, so hopefully you should be able to do that and hang on as Powell sends that one into the netting, and it's a 2-2 count here. Schlesinger's done a heck of a job for Miami today. He's kept them in this game and silenced these Texas bats that were hot early on. Here's the 2-2 to Powell. And that's in there for strike three. Got him looking. And that's the end, most likely the end of the night for Schlesinger as he goes, I think like 6 or 7 crazy good innings from him. Standing ovation from the Miami crowd. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth. Texas 3 outs away from heading to the regional final. They just need 3 more outs, man. And the good thing is they got by Yo-Yo as well. What part of the order is that? They're going to be probably facing like the bottom half of the order here, so this is their opportunity to get out of this game. And I said earlier on in the stream how important it was to to win today. This is a super important game today because of the way the scheduling is, and obviously this game is going to go super late. It's about 11. Let's see, it's almost 11 o'clock Miami time, and these guys are gonna have to get up and play pretty early tomorrow. Whoever the loser is of this game, which hopefully in a few moments Miami will be done, and they lost, but yeah, so this is very important. A lot of valuable rest for the team that wins today, and the team that loses is going to have their backs against the wall against a good Louisiana team that has way more rest than you. I mean, Louisiana won earlier today. They get almost like I don't know how much rest they get because of the delays and all that. I mean, a reason to win Florida is never fun. I mean, with the amount of rain that they get is absurd every single day. I don't think there's even been a game started on time, but I digress. Very important for whoever wins this game. They're gonna get some valuable rest. Yeah, it's gonna be important. There was a rain delay. This game was supposed to start at 5:06 Texas time. It ended up starting at like 7. I think 7. Well, what time did they end up starting at? Let's see. They started, I think, 2.5 hours late. Because I remember I had everything set up for the stream. I was ready to go. And I remember they just kept the delay. So I just went outside and like played basketball and stuff. Yeah, they started at 7:35 Central Time. And they were supposed to start at like 5:06. So it was about a 2.5 hour delay. It was so sad. Whoa, LeBaron Johnson is just out there again. LeBaron Johnson, 116 pitches, his career high in innings pitched. Safe to say this has been the best outing of LBJ's career. And here he is in the ninth inning, looking to just close the door, slam the door shut on the Miami Hurricanes, and send Texas to the regional final. What a spectacular performance from LBJ today. And hopefully he can cap this one off with 3 more outs and a W. Here's the pitch to LeBaron. That one's in there, lined hard down the line. It was close, but the umpire says that it was a foul ball. Man, Patelli, he has seen the ball so well from LBJ today. That was really close right there. Umpire makes the right call. Thank you, ump. That's a hard call to make, man. Gotta get eye on it though. 1-1 count here to Patelli. That is a filthy pitch right there from LeBaron. 1-2 count. Patelli has been the best hitter on Miami today. He's seen the ball well against LeBaron. I mean, that foul ball was hardly hit and hit the home run as well for Miami. He's been fantastic today. The 1-2 from LBJ, and it's grounded foul. I was gonna go fair for a second. 120 pitches for LBJ today, and he is still going and pitching strong. And Texas in prime position right now to win this game. All they need is just a couple more outs, 3 more outs. 1-2. Ball is laced out to left field. That's a base hit for Patelli, and he continues his day, his fantastic outing today with another hit. I mean, he has been unstoppable, and he's got this Miami crowd fired up with that one right there. So, yeah, I don't know, man. Do we keep LeBaron in? I mean, at least that's like their best hitter, or like their best hitter today out. Like he's done. He's finally done batting, which is nice to see. But yeah, they got Morehouse warming up in the pen just in case things get a little shaky here for LBJ. I don't know, man. He's throwing a lot today. The crowd's starting to get into it. I'm getting a little worried. That ball is hit high in the air to right, and that one is going to drift foul, hit the building on the side there. So that's Jacoby Long at the plate. He's hitting 327 on the season, but he's had a tough day today, 0 for 3 on the day. So LeBaron, he hit that one foul there. Bro, I want to get a double play, man. But I think Jacoby Long's really fast. He beat out a double play ball earlier. 0-1 count. Jacoby Long signals for the bunt. It's gonna be ball. Oh, the heart rate's starting to go up, man. Long trying to bunt, and they tried to bunt it there, and I think it hit him as he went for it. So a 1-2 count. He's a fast guy, the center fielder. He's fast, so obviously Miami trying to take advantage of that speed. The 1-2 here to Jacoby Long. LeBaron settling in. Grounded foul near third base, and Jacoby Long sends that one foul. 1-2 count here. The Miami fans behind the home plate are going wild right now. It's Jacoby Long sends that one foul again. So man, he is he's fighting right now against LBJ, who's nearly at 130 pitches. Heck of a day for LeBaron, man. He has been unbelievable out there. The 1-2 here to Long. Got it, strike three. Long looks at it too long, and that is a strikeout for LeBaron Johnson. 2 outs away from sending the Longhorns to the final of the regional. Beauty, great frame by G Wagon behind the plate, and boom, beauty. So LeBaron just 8 strikeouts today. He's been filthy, man. He has been filthy. At the plate here for Miami, it is who's up right now? Can we get a view of it, please? ESPN, Jason Torres, the pinch hitter, the freshman pinch hitter, who's those stats are nuts, bro. I don't know what like the sample size is, but 486, that OPS is nuts. This dude's a heck of a pinch hitter. As G Wagon will call time and he'll visit LeBaron on the mound here. This is a tough. This dude looks pretty good, man. I mean, he's quite a pinch hitter. I don't know the sample size because Thomas will come in here to say what's up, but 2 outs away from a dub. All right, 1 out facing the pinch hitter Torres, and that one is in there for a strike from LeBaron Johnson Jr. 2 outs away from a perf not a complete game. Appreciate you, Aaron. I understand. I understand. Here's the pitch from LeBaron. Down the dirt and a swing and a miss there. 0-2 count coming to Torres. LeBaron going for a complete game today. And again, this is what makes Texas such a dangerous team is that 1-2 combo at the top of their rotation. Lucas Gordon pitched a gem yesterday for Texas, and then today LeBaron Johnson's been unstoppable. Pitches into Torres, ground to second. Daly flips, throws to third, and that's the ball game. The Longhorns win the double play and the complete game for LBJ, and the Longhorns win it. O'Dowd to Daly to Thomas for the win. And how about that? LeBaron Johnson Jr. slams the door shut on the Miami Hurricanes to win, and the Longhorns are going to the regional final, baby. Let's go. Good work today, boys. Fantastic work. Great win. Great win. I tell you what, man, this was a great game. The Longhorns did it, baby. Great win. I mean, it was tough throughout. Miami's a good team. That one reliever on them, Schlesinger, had a great game. He really shut us down after that third inning. But LeBaron Johnson, I'll ring the horn for the dub. Big dub today for us, man. This was a massive win. It's such a dub. Oh, that game's scary. That felt so good. Let's go, baby. Big time win for us today. Let's go. That's a good win. So this was a fantastic win today. I'm proud of this team. They did a great job. They played hard. They got going early. The bats kind of cooled down, which is kind of the big concern about this team is sometimes their bats cool down. But I tell you what, They did what they need to do. Aaron Johnson, nothing else can be said about that man's performance. That is fantastic stuff. I mean, the fact that he comes in today and gives you a complete game of one-run ball, that is beautiful stuff. And that's a massive win because, like I said, Miami is going to be on short rest tomorrow, and they're going to be playing a good Louisiana team. Texas got away with a win against Louisiana, 4-2 W. I'm proud of our team, man. This is a very important win for us today. We needed this win badly. We needed to take down a very good Miami team, and I tell you what, man, there's something about these Texas Longhorns when we get to postseason time. We don't make it to Omaha 38 times by laying down in the big moments. It's not what we do out here at University of Texas. That's not what we do. We win these big games. We go on the road. We'll play any team. We'll go to a top 10 team stadium and get a rain delay for 2.5 hours and still come out and win. That is what we do. All it takes is one more win, and boom, we are in the NCAA regional finals. So all we got to do is win one more game, and we will have the dub. And yeah, man, great win for LBJ today. Very proud of our boy LeBaron Johnson Jr. What a stud he is. 129 pitches, and my Longhorns did it, baby. They always find a way. So, job's not finished though. So tomorrow they got a game against another game. They play the winner of the Louisiana and Miami. So both those teams have to play tomorrow. But man, this is a great win. It's a dub. It's a great win, man. Proud of this team. Proud of this team. Big Tom Dubs. Now we just gotta sit back, relax, and tomorrow night we'll be back at it against whoever wins tomorrow. But yeah, baby, that's a dub. That's a dub. Let's conquer the Coral Gables regional, and tomorrow if we win, we'll be one step closer to Omaha, Nebraska, baby. All right, man. Thank y'all for watching the stream. Hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the regional final. Hook 'em horns, baby. We're on top.